All right, we are now recording. If you're on your phone, just go ahead and click mute as well, just in case you come unmuted. Um, and first, I want to start off by saying this. It was a really rough summer. It was a really rough summer, and I'm a true believer that we always need to be transparent on our journeys. And by transparent, that doesn't mean like you talk like a Debbie Downer, right? You got to eventually say, okay, well, that sucked. Let's move on. Let's like get on with ourselves, right? But the reality of it is that, there's been some different stuff. And I don't know if you guys seen like with all the stuff with Avocare this year or anything like that, but that did affect our industry, period. End of story. Like there's no if, ands, or buts about it. And Avocare just had to pay like 150 million or something like that for running what they deemed as a pyramid scheme. Um, and let me explain that first so that you don't have any concerns with Lavelle. Avocare and Herbalife both incentivized purchasing large quantities of products, like enough to like run stores, guys. So first and foremost, I want you to understand, like they try to hire, like get promoters to come on and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like, and the more money, like NFL, I mean, they sponsor big names. They were doing commercials. Just because it was like, oh, sign a promoter, they spend $10,000. Legit. Okay. So understand that's why that company got in trouble. They were more signed promoters, not really signed customer based. That's not what you should ever do. You should always just only carry enough product for your own personal use, or if you want to sample. Speaking of samples, I do want to address the sample pack promo. And I do want to say this. There's an upside and a downside. I know that it's only available in the US right now, I believe. I don't know if it's available in the UK. Can anybody tell me? I think it's only in the US. I think that has a lot to do with shipping. It's a double-edged sword. So yes, 12 days or 3 days for $12 is what it equals out to. It's $72 in the US to order that. You get 6 credits. Each credit goes to a person. It's $12 mail outs. With that said, you get no BV. No BV on that. So you're only going to basically get $72 towards your volume and your rank. You are not paid on that. So heads up. Make sure you pay attention to those things. It's a great way to get samples out. And actually, I've got Jennifer. I see Jennifer on here right now. She's got 20 plus of them out since the release of all of that. Incredible, right? So I'm going to have her share some ways that she's been doing that here in just a second. With that said, we also had today where they dropped the when you get a 400 pack, you get the DFT Ultras. Did you guys catch that? That it's the Ultras, not just the regular premium, which is awesome. That's for the 400 pack. The paid is 200K. That's only if you're in your first 60 days. So don't go and order that 800 pack if you're not in your first 60 days and think that you're going to be paid as a 200K. By the way, paid as a 200K means paid as a 200K in your unilevel commissions, levels 1 through 8, 8% instead of the 4%. If you don't have 8 levels, there's really no point in you doing that. Just being honest, and somebody on here might be screaming at me right now because I'm telling you that. But I like to keep it straight up, right? Plus you're going to get free shipping and 2 packs of ultras for that. And you can turn that, like I like to use those type of ultras and stuff like that to incentivize when I get free product. I like to incentivize those products as giveaway, like people that sign up as a customer. I'm going to send you a week of ultras to give them a try, right? Because you're going to have a full pack of them. And it really, really does. Sorry, I'm trying to get that. So, all right. Yeah. So we also had some new product releases. I'm super pumped about you guys. You know that I've been losing my hair. I haven't been since I cut it off. But this magical sublingual technology, can I just tell you, and this is totally off the record. It's recorded. It's off the record, but you get my point. So when you have bariatric surgery, And please don't go target a bunch of bariatric patients, okay? But I'm going to tell you this because I think it's important for you to understand. But when you have bariatric surgery, you don't absorb nutrients as you used to, which is also partially why you lose hair. But with sublingual technology, it's absorbed right into your bloodstream, okay? Because it's soaking into your actual mucous membranes in your mouth. So, this hair, skin, and nails is going to be huge for somebody like me. So, if you know anybody, like you might want to be reaching out to them and just being like, girl, listen, I know that sometimes because my upline or my sideline or whatever had bariatric surgery, it made me think of you. I don't know if you want to give this product a shot. I don't know how it's going to work. It's brand new, but this might be something you're looking for because I can tell you I've been searching high and low and I've posted about it lots and lots of times. So just a market that you might want to check out as well. Okay. So Jennifer, I was super impressed with some of her tips that she was giving in a chat that we've been doing, a 4K and 12K chat. By the way, before Jennifer starts talking, I do want to say this. If you want to run after these bonuses, something has to stop right now. You ready? I'm going to tell you what it is. This is what has to stop right now. Every single doubt that you have in your mind that you can't do it. The doubt has to stop. The excuses have to stop. Like if you need this bonus, okay, then you need to get your ass moving. Like, period. End of story. And I'll be honest with you. I need this. Why? Because I suck at managing money. Just being honest with you. I suck at managing money and I give a lot of money away and I sign up for everything because I'm super duper impulsive. And I'm like thinking, man, I need this because I want to give it back. That's why I need it. I want to give it back. I have so many missions that I want to do and people I want to help and things that I know that I can accomplish with it. And it's all good stuff. Right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm finding some really, really good causes that I can work towards, AKA my team. If I earn these bonuses, I can give back to my team a lot more, a lot more. So that's where my motivation's stemming from. And I can't earn it. I can earn the re-rank bonus that they have out or whatever, but I'm actually not even focused on that. I'm focused on I'm gonna take my husband's account to 200K. That's what I'm about ready to do. I'm about ready to do it, right? So each one of you guys, if you want to go 4K, 12K, 40K, 80K, 200K, you've got to decide. First, you got to decide you're going to make it happen. Then you just got to get your head down. You got to make it happen, right? You got to say, I'm not going to talk about these people that ghosted me. I'm not going to talk about all these people that have itchy rashes. I'm not going to talk about all these people that have all this stuff. I'm going to focus on who I can help next. That's what you're going to focus on, right? And for the people in my 4K, 12K chat that we're working on, we're not chitty chatting in there. Okay. We're talking about actions. That's what should be happening. Now, if you need help with something, you need help with somebody, you can ask that. Right? Like a task, like how to get a mini out, whatever. But we're not talking about our customers right now. We're not talking about who quit ordering auto ships. That's like, wah, 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 wah. Okay. And I know I might piss some people off right now, but the reality of it is those kind of things are what seriously a new promoter coming on do not need to hear. That's for you to have a discussion with your upline and problem solve, right? You want to be successful in this, you've got to problem solve. You've got to overcome. You've got to decide that you're going to go for it. And by the way, last thing I'm going to say before I bring Jennifer on, you guys, I didn't have the time. I was depressed. I was working full time. I had a tax lien on my house. I had every situation, grieving, not seeing my kids, not seeing my husband. My husband was working full time. We were trying to balance. Somebody's not muted. Mute yourself, please. Okay, I got you. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money. And I sure as hell was in a bad mindset. Okay. When I joined and these bonuses were offered. But I needed it. So I ran for it, and I ran for it with everything I had in me, and it paid off, right? So we're basically homeless right now, so we need this. Then Devin, it is time. It is time, okay? It is time to not have an excuse. It is time that every day you get up earlier, right? Every single one of you, if you really want this bonus, you'll be getting up an hour earlier. You'll be staying up an hour later. Yes, you might miss an extra hour of school or work, or not school and work, but sleep, okay? But I'm telling you right now, that first thing in the morning, you should be sending out messages, meaning I'm not talking about spam. Please don't be that person, okay? When I say messages, some kind of reply to something that they posted, some kind of happy birthday, okay? Happy birthday, right? Some kind of follow-up because you forgot to follow up with them. I don't know, make an excuse. Ask them, maybe somebody you know on your timeline was just in Jamaica, and you shoot them a message and ask them where they stayed in Jamaica or where they were on their vacation, because you're curious. You want to know because you're looking for a family vacation this next summer. Okay? I promise you guys, you can find ways to bring up conversations. Go through people's stories, reply on those stories. You're right in their inbox when you do that. Okay? Find a way. Get on it. Get on the ball with it, right? Okay. Jennifer, will you share the free accounts right now? $3 for every customer, every promoter. I suggest doing the customers, not the promoters, until they're ready to work their business. But Jennifer gave some tips the other day, and I think they're super important for everybody to get samples out, because right now you want to get as many people thriving as possible, because you want to show them how they can make money to pay for their Christmases, right? I want you guys to realize this. You will never reach where you want to go until you help enough people get where they want to go. End of story. You can get 4K, maybe to 12K by yourself. All right? But you can't get any farther than that. And I'm going to tell you right now, getting to 4K and 12K by yourself sucks. And you're going to crumble. It's inevitable. You're going to crumble. You can't keep up with that by yourself. Isn't it a lot more fun to have people with you, celebrating their wins, seeing them pay for their babies' groceries, diapers, whatever it might need, pay for Christmas for their family? Maybe they've never had a Christmas that they've been able to pay because they've literally had to sign up every year. Like, for real, start thinking about those kind of things, and I promise you it's going to change your life. So Jennifer, will you share some of the tips that you gave about how you're getting those sample packs out and how you are following up with people? What kind of list you created? Let me unmute you, hon. Or did you already? Or you got?
I just did. Yeah. Okay. So what I've been doing is I have gone to all of my free accounts. And I also started doing the ones who were thriving and stopped thriving. And then not this past 25 credit that they were giving, but the one before, I think it was in June, last June. But I've been going to them because like 90% of them got balance. So, and they had never thrived. So what I'm doing is I'm just sending out a simple message, like, hey, I know that you've been interested in thriving, because they're comment on my post, when I message them, it's just not the time for them. So I'm like, listen, I have a 3-day mini experience for $12. And I'm like, do you want one? And of course, I tell them I only have a few, you know, because I don't want them to think, oh my God, this girl, because that's not what I want. I straight up tell them, I want everyone to start thriving. Like, I want you to get this product into your hands. I want you to try it. And I have not had anybody tell me no yet. Have I had a few ghost me? Of course, that happens. But as of right now, I've sold 33. So none of them have actually got the product to them yet. They're all shipped out. So I've been trying to follow that because I want to know when every single person gets theirs. I made a list, like they're all in here.
Wait, can I stop you real quick?
Yes.
How many of you all can tell me that you have a handwritten list of every single one of your customers? A handwritten list of every single one of your customers. Okay, I see a few hands on this. I see a few hands on this. Everybody that doesn't, I challenge you tomorrow to write every single one of your customers' names down. Who's
Your
down
hand's
for
gonna
that? Who's down for that? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Then start working through that list and message every single one of the people about these samples. And here's what I'm going to suggest to you. You don't even need to go in and buy these credits. Okay. You don't even need to go in and buy these credits yet. This is what I'm going to suggest to you. You talk to every single one of them and you tell them it's $12 if they want to get a sample. They send you the money. Okay. $12, $12, $12, $12. If you have samples on you, send those. Okay. If you want. But if you don't want to deal with the rest, you can just go ahead, get 5 people or 6 people. Boom. You just collected $12. That's going to cover those 6 packs. You just collected all that money. You transfer it over. You order their mini experiences, get them in the mail. Boom. All of those customers. So you follow up with every single one of those people that have only gotten balance, have never actually done the Thrive. Basically, everybody that's never gotten the Thrive experience, either as a free customer account or maybe they've only gotten balance, whatever it is, but they've never got the 1, 2, 3. Go through every single one of them. You guys, the more people you get to get those samples in their hands, the better. For those of you guys that it's not available yet, don't do the $12 because you're going to lose money. Okay. So do whatever it is that you charge, but go through the same method that she's telling you right now. Go through every single one of those balanced customers. Listen, I've got X, Y, and Z. If you want to offer a bonus, like maybe you give them a sample of something along with it, you've got a mini experiences and you're sending out samples this week of X, Y, and Z product. If they want one, let them know. Okay. Like throw in a pack of rest or something like that. But, give them a little incentive of why they should do it. All right. And I promise you it is going to be, I don't know if it's somebody else that's unmuted or not. But I promise you it's going to pay off because what's going to happen is some of those people are actually needing this opportunity right now. So when you open that conversation back up, they might not want it, but you tell them when you're talking to them, if they say, no, I'm not really interested right now, but say, hey girl, listen, if you know anybody that is, let me know because the company just dropped these $4,000 bonuses and I want as many people as possible to get them for Christmas. Boom. You just introduce the opportunity. They may want it, but they may know somebody that does. Either way, you're going to be the one that they refer to. Somebody that's having a hard time, you're going to be the person they tell the person to talk to. See how that works? Okay, Jennifer, keep on talking, hon.
So what I'm doing is and I'm checking to see when everyone's gets delivered because I want to be checking in on them, their day 1, their day 2, and, their day 3. And by then, I want them to be ordering, and I know that some people can't afford it or they say they can't, whatever, but at least if I can get them to start it, on the capsules and then help them to get other friends and family, so that way they're thriving for free. But I came to the conclusion just, when I jump on Paul's calls and stuff, it's not about, and I have product at home that I could ship out to people, but to me, it's almost $5 to ship it, and, then I have to up it and charge between 20 and 30. I mean, people pay it, don't get me wrong, but it just, to me, when they said, hey, that we're going to do this, I'm like, this is perfect. I just put their names in the computer in my back office and they're gone. They're shipped and I don't have to worry about it. It's going to come in a cute little box and package and you know what I mean? It's just going to be, I just think overall it's going to be better. And then because I know that there's a lot of girls on my team that just don't have the extra money for extra product. And so this is going to really help those people. And, so I'm just going to continue to check in on the people. Like I said, I have my list. I'm going to have their date that, it's supposed to arrive, contact them. Hey, did you get it? And I always tell them too, let me know when you get it. And almost all of them tell me as soon as I get it. So,
yeah.
I mean, but to me, it's not about making that extra money. Yeah. To sell those, minis is great money in your pocket, but I just want everyone to feel what I'm feeling. I want everyone to experience what I'm experiencing, whether they come in as a customer or a promoter.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. And just from being on the different Zooms with people and listening to other people, you know, we need to help other people, and then it all is going to come back to us.
Yep. 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 Jennifer, thank you so much, hon, for sharing tonight, because
You're
that was
welcome.
super helpful. And I guarantee you there's a lot of people that haven't gone through their free accounts and haven't reached out, so forth. And I just want to clarify. I'm going to go ahead and mute you so there's not
Okay.
background noise. Okay. I do want to clarify. It doesn't matter if somebody's ever ordered. You need to message them. If they have ordered, you need to message them. If they've ordered and they've not reordered, you need to message them, because there's people like Jackie that are on here right now that became a customer and hit the promoter button and sat there and then decided one day that she was watching Twin all over again and was like, oh, maybe I'm going to give this a try again. And then boom, went to 100K. Okay. So you've got people that are your free accounts that are your freaking 200Ks, you all. You got that? Listen to me right now. You may have somebody that is a free account. And I want to also say one other thing. And I'm going to bring Jackie on here in just a second because she's badass. Okay. I'm going to say this. Quit saying you need promoters and you need customers. No. Change your mindset. You don't need customers and you don't need promoters. Well, you do, but they need you. That's where your mind needs to be. Who can I help? Not who can help me. Do you understand the difference? Who can I help? Not who can help me. Because you all, if you're only working for a selfish reason, you're not going to go very far. In fact, you're going to fall flat on your face. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm only working for me, I'm the last person I care for half the time. So I'm the first person I'm going to give up on. But I'll be damn if I give up on Nikki. I'll be damn if I give up on Ashley. I'll be damn if I give up on Jackie. Right? I'm just picking a couple names. So if I didn't say your name, don't take offense. But the reality of it is that I'm going to show up for them before I show up for me. You get it? Same thing with my customers. Like, I want to change their lives. So quit worrying about your needs and focus on their needs. And you're going to start getting those customers. You're going to start getting those promoters, because your focus is all going to be all about them. Right? You can't hold people's hands though, guys. I'm just going to tell you this. You can't drag people along. You can't talk to people every day. You can't walk everybody through everything. Listen, every single one of us, if we're on this Zoom, has Google. Every single one of us, if we're on this Zoom, has a search feature on Facebook. Every single one of us has YouTube. Every single one of us has the same cloud office with the same training videos that are in there. Every single one of us has access to the dream team. Every single one of us has access to people that are doing this business and showing up every single day. Okay? So Jackie, you went on the getaway and I got to see you like a smidge of a time here and there. And we were actually at the same hotel. But tell me what you thought. Tell me your takeaways and what you're excited for. Oh, let me unmute you. Oh, there you go.
Well, I actually, so if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Jackie. I'm in Vancouver with Twin. So I'm originally from LA and we don't get sculpt up here, guys. So I had auto ships running, like my mom's down there. I'm like, Mom, you got to get these auto ships, like every single auto ship that I could get. I got a little sculpt package. And that's honestly what I'm the most excited about. Because if you guys haven't tried sculpt yet, I want to say that, you were telling the story about how I was just a free customer, or a free promoter who didn't want to be on auto ship. Okay. So I ordered one package and I did nothing. And, my first Thrive experience wasn't that great because I was not, doing it correctly. I didn't feel very good. And I watched for so long and I finally thought, you know what? It's probably me, because if all those people are feeling amazing, it's probably me. So then I hopped back on there and I ordered Burn. And then, second time around, it worked out great for me. So that second time I was like a day one thriver. And let me tell you, Sculpt, it gives me those day one thriver feelings again. So that's what I'm super excited for. It was kind of funky because, we were at a different resort. We were, I had like 20 of my team were at, they were over at Moon Palace, and I was just really FOMO. But we made a good time, right? It's just like when you're like a mama bear, and like kind of what you were saying about just like when you're working for your team, like everything just seems to work better. Guys, there's like some months and stuff where I'm kind of in a funk, and when I feel like I don't have as much time for my team, I kind of feel like it doesn't go that well, right? So if you are super involved with your team and you're there caring for your team all the time, like I'm all about like team building and stuff. So I mean, like, I'm excited for the next getaway. And I mean, me and Amanda talked about how we want to make this like the biggest turnout for our team, right? Like boosted up to like 120 attendees maybe on our team. So I'm hoping for that. But yeah, Sculpt is like my biggest thing. And, I was just right in front when Paul was on there, and he was like walking around in his Yeezys. But Paul was there, and I mean, it's crazy. Like I've only been in working this business for about 15 months. And we were just like thrown Thrive Skin, like this gel. And I had no idea that it was coming. So, I mean, just the surprises and stuff that they have up their sleeves. Twin, she actually got a sample of it. So, like 4 of us shared a sample of it. We got to try it, and it was really exciting. Just a secret for you guys. It's a little bit thinner than Form, and this one is much tastier. It's like a strawberry lemonade flavor. So that's something you guys should look forward to. They said it was going to be dropped like in a week, right? Sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that. If I wouldn't be surprised if they drop the State of Lavelle call soon just to talk about the products. So those are super exciting things that are happening. And the Thrive Skin samples. So, let me see, what is that? Can you mix it with water? No, I don't think you can mix it with water. So it's just like Form. You put it in your mouth, you stick it under your tongue, and that's how it gets absorbed best.
Yeah.
But for myself,
listen, the sublingual technology, guys, when you put it in water, it's not being absorbed the way that it's supposed to be absorbed. So it's not going to work the way that it's supposed to work, just so you're aware. It's got to sit in your mouth to be absorbed in like your sublingual, like in here. Okay. It's kind of like if you have a heart attack and they stick a nitroglycerin in your mouth and it absorbs real rapidly. Same thing. Okay. Same thing.
but super exciting. So another thing, so hyaluronic acid, it's another one of those really highly trending things in like the health and wellness world. Okay, so like, activated charcoal, it's super trendy. CBD is super trendy. This is another one of those things that is super trendy that, one day, like I like to like look up these things. I was like thinking, I'm like, what is, I want a hyaluronic acid for myself, but I didn't know what brand to go with, right? So the fact that Lavelle has come out with hyaluronic acid for us is it's just amazing to me. So it's super exciting, for that. And also for the Thrive Skin, we're getting individual sample packs. And that's huge, guys, because I mean, we are so big. Like Paul and Jason talk about all the time, like the reason why they have the 3 steps in the little packs is so that it's easily like you can get people on Thrive, right? So this is the same idea, that it's like easier for you to sample. We don't have to use those little jars anymore, because right when it came out, we were thinking like, how are we going to sample this Thrive Skin? We wanted it out there. So yeah, it's super exciting that they're bringing that to us too. And I'm really excited about the samples as well. Just that price point, what you guys were talking about earlier makes it super affordable. I mean, like for myself, I send out a lot of like premium DFTs, like, like Burn or, whatever, or Ultra if they want to try that. Now I can just stick it in an envelope and stick a stamp on it and it's off to them. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, I'm really excited for all the new changes and stuff.
Yeah, see, I love that you're already think ahead. You guys, you hear the way that she was talking throughout that entire thing. She was thinking ahead, not like even right now. She was thinking about like some of the stuff that she could do now, but like ahead, like what this is going to mean for it. And if you don't know what she's talking about, just look up the ingredients for the skin, for the hair, skin, and whatever. It's going to be nails too, because I mean, if it helps your hair and your skin, it's going to help your nails. So I would go ahead and I would look up the ingredients and just Google them. You're going to find out and see so much about like out there in this avenue, guys. Health and wellness, skincare, hair care, all of that is huge. It is huge. And like us tapping into these markets is just going to be fantastic. Jackie, is there anything else that you can think of?
Oh, another thing, I mean, this is a long time ago that they talked about it, but it hits me every time. Hi, Mila. Sorry, my daughter. Is just that, the reason why they wanted to get into like the beauty space is because all the shopping is being done online, guys. So they were saying that, the health and beauty space online it's expected to grow to $430 billion by like 2022 or something, and that's just like right around the corner. So they really want to get part of that market share, and that's why it's so exciting that they're coming out with all of these really like sought after ingredients. Like they're probably looking at what everyone is googling the most, and what is it? Activated charcoal, CBD, hyaluronic acid. So those are things that we just get to be a part of, and I'm so excited to be here. We're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Thank you.
You guys, she's just like full of a wealth of information, isn't she? Like, that's so knowledgeable. It's just like, wow, woman. I'm like, crap, I can't even pronounce half that stuff, but okay. But that but it's true. And the reality of it is, guys, is that I think she's right. I think that there's so much that's coming that we have yet to even know or hear or anything like that. And if you want to be part of that wave that happens, because Paul said, and I don't know how many of you guys watched the live or anything like that, but Paul said at the next getaway, you want as many people there, not just to experience the getaway, because of the announcement that's going to happen at the getaway. That means that there's some next level stuff coming. And that time of the year, guys, is normally whenever the most epic announcements happen. Just so you're all aware. That's prime season. January through like May and June. That's the busiest times of the year for our business. Why? What's everybody's New Year's resolution? Take care of themselves, their health. All right. So that's when people are trying to start getting to that. Nobody get off early because Lisa has something that she wants to fill in at the end. I'm going to bring on Ashley right now. She might cry. I'm just going to give you the heads up because she hasn't been able to stop. But I want you guys to know this. Like, I decided, I had a lot of people at this getaway. I think there was like 80 from my team or something like that. But I decided to stay at Sandals and not go over to the other resort. And the reason why I decided to do this and do that is because I had Ashley there at my resort, who this was her first getaway. Okay. I had Katie Sue, who this was her first getaway. I had Sarah, who had just came back, and this was, her first getaway coming back into Lavelle, right? And that time with even just those few, it means so much, right? And everybody else was over there having a good time and stuff, but I didn't want to leave them. I wanted to be able to be there with them and spend that time with them, that quality time with them, and hang with them and their loved one and really have that time. And the reality of it is that sometimes we're separated for a reason, and it's a blessing in disguise, right? Sometimes it's just a time to take it all in and realize like how blessed we are. I mean, we were sent to Jamaica, guys, and let me tell you, I don't know what Moon Palace was like, but everybody at Sandals was so kind and so nice, and just the atmosphere was so heartwarming and friendly and just genuine. Like, people love their jobs. Like, they genuinely love their jobs, and they remembered you by name. Like, I'd be sitting on my back porch and I'd hear Amanda, and it'd be like, I don't know, one of my servers or one of the girls that were singing last night. And like, we were on first name basis, like very rapidly, like, and people remembered you. And every morning when I go to breakfast, they'd be like, oh, Dimples, like, seriously, like, and that is meaningful. And I want you to think about that customer service of somebody making you smile, the way that somebody remembers you because you were caring. Like, we take lessons every day. And I just want to say this before Ashley starts talking. As we were driving in, we had a 2-hour drive in. And you guys, these people were waiting on us, people that paid thousands of dollars to be at these resorts, okay? there were shacks the whole way from the airport. And people that cars broke down, walking, stray animals all over the place, just very poverty-stricken areas. Um, and it was very humbling to see because these people, these jobs that they had, that was like the cream of the crop for them, right? Like imagine how long they waited to be able to get those jobs and how fun it is to yeah, 60 the workers make $65 a week, guys. Put that in perspective, right? And here they are serving with a smile. And I just I want you guys to realize like we are so blessed to have this opportunity and this ability to like bless people and teach people how to join this business for free. We are so blessed that this company sends us all over the place and we are able to help people get started for free with nothing. Like quit freaking focusing on the stuff that you don't have because your blessings are right in front of your face. You're breathing, you're here, you have the opportunity of a lifetime. You have people that want to help you. You have leaders that just, I mean, every which way you turn, there's somebody. Quit spreading yourself thin, though, guys. Find what it is that you need to do and get those actions happening. Okay, Ashley, because I'm going to start crying. So, Ashley, bring it, babe. Bring it. I want to hear your takeaways.
Absolutely. So first of all, I am at my full-time job conference right now. I'm on the Wi-Fi at the resort. So if I break out at all, just let me know and I'll connect to my data. But I wrote notes because I'm not going to take a ton of time. And I will literally talk forever about this because these last 4 days have completely changed my life forever. And I mean that, and I'm going to cry the whole time.
Cry too, so go for it.
And I mean that with all of me. My husband and I have not stopped being emotional since we got home, since we got back in the States. This experience has completely changed us forever. For those of you that don't know my story, so I mean, I grew up with, my mom had a severe addiction, alcoholism. I lived on the north side of Milwaukee in the ghetto for my whole life. Had some really, really crappy childhood upbringing. And my mom didn't end up getting sober till I was a teenager. And by then I had already suffered through years of abuse and all kinds of crap. So when I found Brian, or Brian found me, I was just about to turn 18. He was actually visiting up north with some family, and he met me while on vacation and he never went home. So from the time we got together, we have faced ridiculous amounts of stuff. We have lived in our car for about 6 months in the middle of winter in Wisconsin, where it's 20 below zero, and we had a broken car window. We have been through everything. I wasn't supposed to be able to have babies. So, fast forward, I get pregnant. We go to get married. We were working at a country kitchen at the time. He was my boss. He was a manager there, and they shut the doors unexpectedly the day before our wedding. So we canceled everything, recouped what money we could have, never went on a honeymoon. Fast forward, years later, we've been together 16 years now, and we have 3 beautiful babies. We both have good jobs with the company that I'm with right now, and that's where I'm at right now. I had to fly back for this conference. And we have never imagined our vacations that we had over the last 16 years have included, visiting my mom 2 hours north, visiting my grandma 2 hours south. That is what a vacation is to us and our family. It's, sleeping on a family member's couch and seeing a different part of the state. Neither one of us have owned passports before this. I mean, this was just so wildly out of our dreams. So fast forward again, I find this amazing product. I find this company. We qualified for Punta Cana, and I was so excited, you guys. I worked so hard for that. No clue what I was doing. And the reason I'm telling you all of this is because it does not matter. Doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter what you know. It
Like,
doesn't matter
my
what
dogs are in my room, like, that's
there
the,
is literally nothing that you need except for a passion to help people feel better, to be successful in this, or to reach your goals. I came into this so completely clueless. I had no idea what network marketing was. And when I found out that I could go on a vacation, this was Punta Cana, I found out I could go on a vacation, I worked my ass off for it. And I kept it super, super simple. You guys just talk to 10 new people every day. Talk to 10 new people every single day. Talk to people about how you feel. When you get a customer, love the heck out of that customer and help them thrive free. It's so simple. So many people overcomplicate this. Do you guys see that tracker in your back office? And I hear so many people get scared of that tracker. They get overwhelmed. They look at those numbers and those dials and they feel like it's unattainable. You guys, it's not. Just focus on helping that next person feel better, right? So I qualified for Punta Cana. We got stuck in the Chicago airport. And I'm going to tell you right now, you have never seen a more hysterical human being than I was in that airport when I was supposed to be on that getaway and I couldn't get there. So after that happened, it made me so hungry. It made me so hungry because I knew that no matter what happened, I would make this one. So when we left, I still didn't believe it was possible. Like, we got on that plane. We had never left the country. We had never owned passports. When we finally left the United States to go to Jamaica, I was so overwhelmed and scared, and I still felt like there was some kind of catch. We get to this Caribbean island, and I'm going to tell you guys, I don't care what you've experienced in your life. If you have not been on a Lavelle getaway, this is what you need to do. From the moment that we got off of that plane and we were surrounded, first of all, Brian sat next to Brenda Klein something.
Yeah. She's a 200K.
Yeah, so she's a 200K who just got her Millionaires Award at the last conference. And he got to sit next to her on the way here, and he totally picked her brain and was like Mr. Nosy and learning all about her. And when you get off that plane and you're in a completely different country and you're surrounded by a completely different culture and you're surrounded by your people, like, you're surrounded by thrivers who get you. It doesn't matter if they've never met you, they get you. They understand that you have drive and goals and you want better for yourself. You want better for your family. You want to help people feel better and live their best life. Like, they get you. It's so different because I live in a world where, guys, nobody gets what we do. Our family doesn't get what we do. Our friends don't get what we do. Like, you know, I know you guys get some of that flack from people and the ridicule and the stupid comments and whatever. No, this is you being on a vacation that is all paid for. You guys, we had people coming into our room and like bringing us breakfast, cleaning everything up after us, they wouldn't let us carry our own bags, making us all the food. They wouldn't stop putting drinks in front of us. All the food you could eat, it was the most. Then they come in at nighttime and they turn down your bed and like tuck you in. Like, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And through that whole time, like Amanda said, the people there were so unbelievably humble and happy. You guys, they gained independence in August in 1962. So like, they are such a young community. They were fighting for their freedom until 1962. Like, it's unbelievable. We got to learn about their culture and their struggles. And here I am over here thinking that my life has been hard. Are you kidding me? They don't even have windows on their houses. They have houses where a window should be, and there's not. They are happy to just be alive and be free. It was the most overwhelming experience. So while I'm there, you get to meet, people from all walks of life. And it's not just thrivers. And this is the most incredible thing, you guys. You guys get on this getaway, and I don't want it to like sound like the way it's going to sound, but you now have an experience that's an in. So from this point on, do you know how many people I've talked to about this business since going on this getaway? Just because that's my conversation starter. we were just downstairs with my work conference and, you know, mingling with 1,000 people from the company I work for. And everyone's like, oh, I heard you went on a vacation. Oh yeah, I went on an all-inclusive free vacation. That is my in. Now I'm talking to tons of people about this business because I have an in. You guys go on a lifestyle getaway like this, not only is it going to fuel every little cell you have in your body, you're going to experience something that you never even imagined possible. You're going to meet people, and you guys know that feeling when you get off a really freaking great Zoom and you feel that in the pit of your stomach and you're like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to kick ass right now. It is amplified times a million when you're in person when you are sitting next to someone. When I got to wake up every morning and go chat with Amanda, do you know what that did for my soul? Like, what that's like to have someone that I can touch and I can feel and I can look at in their eyes and I can talk to, like, that lights a fire brighter than anything that you can imagine.
I was in the back pool. I was like on my back deck, just sitting there checking out the pretty surroundings. And here comes Ashley and Brian. Like, guys, every day I would see them. Every day. Like,
Neighbors.
Yeah, neighbors. First thing in the morning. It's a magical thing. So magical.
And I think the biggest thing that hit us was that it was like, we didn't pay anything. These people wouldn't take tips. We tried tipping the person that came to like tuck us in at night. We tried tipping the bartender. Like, they're like, no. Like, Lavelle took care of that. Lavelle not only paid for our rooms and our drinks and our food and everything, they also pay extra gratuity. So we don't pay anything.
Nothing.
Like, they refused to take anything. And they were so happy to just take care of us. They wouldn't let us carry a bag and a gift shop. Like, it was ridiculous. Exactly. So to top that off, you get to wake up every single morning and you get to go talk to people that believe in you and get you.
Yeah, pretty good.
Sorry, I couldn't get it fast enough.
I mean, we come from a world where we were never accepted. Like in our world now, we don't have that. You know, this Thrive community is what our family has become. Like, this is where we fuel our souls. This is where we find the love, and when we need someone to believe in us, when we don't believe in us, this is where we find it. So imagine being surrounded by thousands of people that have the same damn vision as you. It's the most powerful thing in the whole universe. I'm telling you guys right now, don't overcomplicate any of this. I don't care what your situation is or what rank you hit last month, or it doesn't make any difference, or where you're at now. Don't overcomplicate it. Wake up tomorrow morning and go talk to 10 new people and just talk to them. Just be yourself and talk to them. It does, like, stop thinking about numbers and dollars, and like, it's not that. Just go talk to new people. And the customers you have, you should be on the phone with every single one of them and saying, hey, listen, I don't know if you heard about, you know, what's going on right now, but, you know, talk to them about the new products. Talk to them about how you can get samples in their friends' hands for super freaking cheap and help them thrive free. Make it so simple, you guys, because you deserve to experience this. And this company is freaking ridiculous. For them to take us and to give us what they gave us, there's not enough words. I can't even explain to you the gratitude that we have. I mean, we've been literally, my husband's sitting next to me getting choked up right now. We've been literally nonstop crying since we got home. It finally hit us when we left that island that this is really our life. This is real life. We are with a company that has the best products, that has the best CEOs, the most incredible leadership. We are the most innovative. You guys, we have everything. Literally, all you have to do is open your mouth and talk to people about it. And if I can give any advice at all, is I don't want any one of you to get stuck on any negativity. No negativity. The next 90 days, give yourself this gift. You're going to work your ass off. You're going to work harder than you've ever worked in your entire life, because you deserve to be there. You deserve to have your ass in the sand surrounded by the most incredible people on the face of this earth. You deserve to be pampered and loved. You deserve to do all of these things, to not worry about all that we worry about every day in life. You deserve to have that. And all it takes is you working your ass off for 90 days. It takes you blocking out the haters. It takes you ignoring the people that say no. Those people don't matter. They just don't see the vision yet. That's fine. That's fine. How long did it take you to see the vision? How long did it take you to jump onto this? It's going to take people time. They're going to talk crap. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to talk crap about our products. That doesn't matter though. That's just noise in the background. You need to get focused, put your earbuds in, block all that out, because if you focus for 1 second on the people in the back running their mouth, you're going to miss the person in front of you that needs you more than anything. Because I promise you one thing, there are so many people on their couch right now praying and wishing and hoping that something like this would come into their life. There are so many people, I was one of those people, crying in the shower every single night, overwhelmed, not even knowing how you're going to make it through the next day, having no idea how you're going to eat tomorrow, having no idea how you're going to have the energy to even be a mom. Those are the people you need to focus on, you guys, because they're waiting for you. And the only way you're going to help them is if you ignore the rest of the crap. It's crap, you guys. Because all the people that are running their mouth, I was one of those people. I was one of those people. I was that person rolling her eyes and going, are you stupid? Like, a sticker is not going to make you feel better. I was that person. And if my person didn't give up on me, if she would have just said, okay, whatever, Ashley's a hater, and just completely wrote me off, I never would have had my life changed. You just need to focus on that next person. There's going to be a yes. There's going to be your next promoter. And I don't, the last thing I have to say is, I think the thing that stopped me the hardest since coming into this was I felt like I could not talk about this business because I didn't feel successful in it. Especially when I came in, I kicked ass, I went 12K, and then I lost it all for like 6 months. I could not rank for the life of me. It was like I was working so hard, you guys. I did my IPAs every day. I did all the things. I showed up, and I couldn't do it. And the hardest part for me was talking about this business, because I felt like, how can I tell people about this industry when I'm not even good at it? And I promise you, you're overcomplicating it in your head. It doesn't matter what your rank has ever been, if you've ever ranked. It doesn't matter if you have a customer yet. It makes no difference. You have the knowledge. You have the door to this opportunity. That's all you need. You don't need to be successful or making $1 million. You don't need Amanda's paychecks. You don't need to have 1,000 customers or promoters. That's completely irrelevant. When you're talking to people about this business, keep it simple. You have the door. You have the key. You have something you can hand them. $12,000 on the table right now. You have it. You have the knowledge. That's all you need. So go talk to new people tomorrow, 10 new people. Talk to them about the business. Like, hey, listen, I don't know if you've ever heard about what I'm doing, but this is crazy. They just sent like 4,000 people on a free vacation to Jamaica. Like, have you heard about that? Stop thinking about where you're at. It's not about where you're at, it's about where you're going. Because you're going places. You're going to be a 200K. You're going to hit these bonuses. You're going to change your family's life. And all it takes is you believing in that and just talking about it. And that's really all I got.
Ashley, I love you. I cried like multiple times. I know so many people on here are right now. And I love you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And thank you for loving me too. Because you guys, it's if we didn't keep on talking, we wouldn't have people like Ashley to be able to share this story right now. Okay. And the reality is, she just gave you the golden nugget. Okay. Tomorrow, get up, talk to 10 new people. Tomorrow, get up, find 10 new people to add as your friend. Okay. Interact with them. Tomorrow, get up, write 10 affirmations of why the hell you deserve this. Okay. You guys, I want you to look at your children. If you have kids, look at your kids and imagine being able to provide them with whatever it is that their little hearts desired at Christmas time this year. I want you to picture being able to go and buy their damn shoes or not worry about how you're going to pay for their lunch bill. Because guess what, guys? Amanda Arnett, couldn't pay my lunch bill for my daughter when she was in 4th grade, right before I joined this industry. And they wouldn't let her have lunch. period.
Amanda, I'm hopping in here. First of all, Ashley, thank you so much for making me cry. That was very sweet of you to do. But let me tell you, somebody like Ashley, her story is so important because it's so easy to watch the people that are seeing massive success here. It's so easy. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you fine. They must have muted themselves.
It's so easy to get distracted by the shiny objects of all of these people's success and feel, what am I doing wrong? Why is this not working? Why am I failing right now? Why have I lost my team? Where am I going? People are making fun of me. I have no more friends. People are unfriending me, deleting. Thank you for sharing that story, because that story Amanda has had. That story Lisa has had. That story, well, let me tell you, my very first network marketing company, my twin brother blocked me on Facebook. An entrepreneur himself blocked me on Facebook because he thought what I was doing wasn't relevant. He thought what I was doing was a pyramid scheme, and I was just spamming my Facebook, and maybe I was, but nobody clapped for me. But I had a vision, and I knew that those people were going to stop making fun of me the second that they started seeing the magic happen. And the magic happens when you don't give up. The magic happens when you talk to just one more person. The magic happens when you turn that cheek and find the people that are going to encourage and lead you and grab your hand and pull you when you can't pull through. And they're going to send you a voice note and say, you know what, it's a shitty day today, but you've got this and I'm here for you. And you've got a team of women and men that are supporting you and that know that there will be a time when this is your time. But we've all had those. I have had a massive team that came with me to a very integral point in my business, and everybody left. Everybody. I remember leaving that conference going, I'm about to lose the bonus that I worked so hard to get, that I had blood, sweat, and tears, that I was sleeping like 3 hours a night, and this team is gone. And I put those blinders on and I self-developed and I ran with the people that inspired me, and I stopped letting the naysayers and the people that had nothing nice to say. I didn't care that my brother blocked me on Facebook. So that's sad. That's sad to me that you can't encourage and uplift. And let me tell you that he is one of my biggest supporters in this industry now. It takes time. This is not a conventional way to make money, but you getting on these kinds of calls and surrounding yourself with these kind of people that are in this team, this family of people that wants to lock arms with you, these women and men that will encourage, that will kick your ass when you need it, that will send you a message of love or a bouquet of flowers because you're having a bad day. That's what this team is. And so for the next 90 days, you guys, if you put your blinders on, if you only connect with the people that inspire you on this team, whoever that is, it doesn't even have to be in this team. It can be a leader or a public speaker or a podcast. You dive deep into that shit. And you decide that for the next 90 days, you don't care how many no's you're going to get. You don't care how many people are going to make fun of you or delete you or block you or comment shit on your post or complain about the products that you sell. You're not going to care, because those people do not write your paychecks. They do not pay your mortgage. They don't put fuel in your tank. Those people owe you nothing. Start digging into the people that are going to uplift you and encourage you and kick your ass and run with you for the next 90 days, because these bonuses will change your damn life. They changed Amanda's life. They changed my life. I am no different than any person. 226 people on this Zoom right now. I am no different than any single person. I've done it longer. I cried more tears than you. I've had more people tell me no. I've had more people not show up to events that I've run or webinars that I've ran or Zooms that I've put on. I've had more people not comment on my team posts than you. I've just done it longer. That's it. That is the only difference between me and you. You guys, this is about to change your life for the next 90 days, but a decision, a line has to be made in the sand that you're going to get on these calls. Lisa's about to chat about something that's going to happen. We're about to bring the boom, but the boom doesn't happen if you are not there to bring it.
And listen, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're on my team over the next 90 days, we're going to be pouring what Lisa's about ready to talk about. We're going to be pouring into, if you're on my team, the post I made today about the Dream Team 2.0 or 2020, I want people that are ready to work. That's where my focus, that's where all of our focus is going to be. We want to zone it in. We want new promoters to be coming in and have a place solid, right? But you cannot have negativity. Listen, the can'ts, I won't, I don't, the people's not messaging, my team's not working. I'm going to tell you right now, if you message me any of that bullshit over the next 90 days, I'm not even going to read your message. Because if I do, I'm not going to be able to help the next person. Because I'm going to be sitting there trying to pick your ass up. The reality of it is you have to decide that you're going to pick yourself up, that you're going to go after this bonus. And if it's the people that you live with that are giving you shit, you've got to make a choice. Is it you or is it them? Is their opinion going to stop you? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very blessed because I have a supportive husband, okay? But some of you all out there have these jackasses that like to tell you what the hell you're going to do every freaking ounce of the day. Why are you not allowed to be happy? Why are you not allowed to be happy? If this makes you happy, why are you not allowed to be happy? I think you need to evaluate your relationship if that's causing issues. Because this business, you should definitely be giving time for your family and your loved ones, period. Your kids should have your time. You should have your designated working time, and you should have your life, your other life, okay? You need to put your damn phone down and spend time with your husband and your kids. You do, all right? But if your goals, if you, you're allowed to have goals. You're allowed to have goals, okay? So if your husband's being a douchebag, tell him he's being a douchebag. And if you feel threatened by your husband, then you need to evaluate your relationship, okay? That has nothing to do with this business. I love you guys. Lisa, start talking because I'm going to get heated on this topic if we don't.
Well, girl, I think you already are getting heated, but you're right. Okay, so you know what, you guys, when they announced these bonuses, I mean, we know how huge they can be, and I grabbed the 200K leaders, I got them on a call, and I said, it's time we got to step up our game. We've got 80 some days left in the month, and my goal, I know my personal goal, Amanda's, Jamie's, every leader on here, our goal is to help as many people as possible. I don't even care about the bonuses. Forget about the bonuses, okay? Bonuses are awesome, great, whatever. You know, I want to help as many of you guys get them as possible. But my main goal over the next 90 days is to help everybody grow in some capacity. Everybody set themselves up for 2020 because when Paul and Jason say that it's going to be the biggest year Lavelle's ever seen, I haven't seen them lie about anything yet or be wrong. So we need to be prepared for that. And so all of us leaders came together. And if you guys are not in the new Dream Team 2020, you've got to get in it. That's where you want to add your people. We are coming together and we're stepping up our game. We are not slowing down at all. We're stepping up our game for you guys. We are going to bring it, okay? So all the things that you guys maybe felt, you felt a little lost, maybe you felt like things are getting missed, maybe you feel like there's just a lot of chatter or noise in the background, or there's so many things. I want you guys to know that this page is the page you're going to want to pay attention to, because we are going to be bringing fire. So just to give you guys a little thing of what's happening, we're going to go kind of back to basics, but we want to help you, right? We want to help everybody from that new person just getting started to people that have already been in. I want to help you seal the deal. I want to help you get the business opportunity in front of their face. I want to help you get the 1, 2, 3 Thrive experience, the skincare, our awesome products in their face, and help you seal the deal, because a lot of times we just don't know what to say. We are bringing back, you guys are going to see a schedule roll out over the next week, and we are going to be bringing back our live events that are 1, 2, 3 based. We'll probably be adding in skincare as well. You'll be hearing some stories That's the place you're going to be able to send prospects, customer prospects, to hear about the opportunity. We're going to be doing giveaways, guys. You're going to want to get your any prospects to get to these, because they're simple, they're easy. It's in the comfort of their own home. They can watch in bed if they want, and they're going to hear someone that knows exactly what to say and what they're talking about. They're going to hear them explain everything, and that's how we're going to help you seal the deal with these customers. I'm doing the first live promoter event tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So what does that look like? And I want to give you guys some tips. And I'm giving away stuff. Like, this is such a good pitch for you, because not only am I going to be giving away some Thrive experiences, but I am going to pick one winner, one person that wants to start their business with a $400 pack. You guys, your person could be chosen. They might be the winner. So getting them on, that's a great pitch. But I want you guys to really think about this. I don't want you to be spammy. I don't want you to go to every single person in your Facebook list, and I don't want you to go to every person in your phone and send them some generic message. I don't want you to start a big message thread. I want you to make this personal. I want you tonight to really sit down and think about, who has asked me about this business before but hasn't pulled the trigger yet? Who do I know that would be amazing at this, that I really think needs to be on this Zoom tomorrow, or on this live event tomorrow with Lisa? Who is that person? And this is what I want you guys to keep in mind. You guys, this is not a race. Slow and steady wins the race in network marketing. It's about consistency. And what I want you to think about is, I'm going to be doing this every week. Every single week, I'm going to be doing a live opportunity event. So don't think that you have to send out 50 messages. What I want you guys to do, this is my challenge to you guys: 2 to 3 people tomorrow. 2 to 3 people that are not thrivers, or maybe they're a customer looking at the business. That's fine too, but they cannot be a promoter yet. I want you to get 2 or 3 people that you are going to be sincere about, that you are going to message, that you are going to, I'm going to give you some verbiage that you can use. Super simple. Send somebody a message. Maybe it's somebody that you've been thinking about that would be great at this. Hey, Sally, look, I don't know if you've been paying attention to what I do or not, but I have 2 invites tomorrow to an exclusive event that you can watch from the privacy of your own home. There's free giveaways. It's super simple. Can I send you the link? Would you check it out and just give me your feedback? Tell me what you think.
Lisa,
That's it. So
let people know too that this is going to be, I know we ran into some confusion before with these live events, that they were in the Facebook group and people were missing like when people were on and they were being live on people's Facebook. This is not going to happen. We are going to be doing these on, I think we talked about Be Live.
Be Live, yeah.
So we'll be able to.
You guys are not going to have, you're not going
I
to have
have
to worry
Be
about
Live
echo.
also. Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be echo. There's not going to be chaos. It's literally going to be one spot. You're going to know the leaders that are presenting, so you know that we're going to bring greatness to these events.
Right.
That you can trust that it's all going to be in one spot, easy to navigate, and then we're just going to bring the boom for you guys. If you have not seen Lisa do a live opportunity event, look out. These events are amazing.
One of the things I want to point out to you guys, that it is very important how you're inviting to these and how you're following up. Again, I don't want you to send out 20 random messages and get no one. I want you to be specific. I want you to tell people, I only have a certain amount of invites and I thought of you. I chose you. Do not give them the link to the event until they confirm with you, yes, I can come. So let me give you an example. I messaged Jamie. Hey, Jamie, I know you've been asking about the business in the past. There's this event tomorrow night you can watch from the comfort of your home or wherever you're at. It's totally anonymous, and there's some free giveaways. And I really think you need to check it out, because it's going to explain every aspect of the business. Can you do it? It's tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If so, I can send you the link, but I only have 2 links, so let me know. Like, make it sound urgent. Make it sound like you thought of them personally. Give an example why. If Jamie comes back and says to me, oh, Lisa, I'm busy tomorrow night at 9. You know what I'm going to say to Jamie? Oh my gosh, no problem, girl. You know what? Do you want me to let you know when the next one is, when I have another invite? Oh yeah, please let me know. Jamie's probably going to say, sure, yeah, write me down. Then I'm going to go to the next person. Not until they confirm with me am I going to send the actual link. Then 15 minutes before the event starts tomorrow, you're going to send them a reminder. Hey, Jamie, just wanted to let you know that event starts in 15 minutes. Here's the link one more time in case, so you don't have to scroll back up. whatever. I'm going to send out the reminder. Then I am going to follow up. The best thing you can do when you follow up is after the event happens, message Jamie. Oh my God, Jamie, wasn't that amazing? So what was your favorite part? Ask a question that they can't be negative to. Get the ball rolling. Jamie's going to kind of point out the things that interested her. And you're going to want to do these same things during our like the events that we do that have to do with the 1, 2, 3, like getting customers in. You're going to want to follow up the same way. Follow up and always say, oh my God, didn't you love that? Weren't the stories amazing? So what was your favorite part? It gets the ball rolling. It's going to, if they say, oh my God, I love the girl that talked about she can sleep better at night. You're going to know I need to focus on rest or the Thrive experience. Maybe she says, oh, I love the girl that talked about how much weight she lost. Maybe then you're going to know you want to focus on duo. So it's a great question and a great way for them to say something positive about the event and what happened. You're going to want to utilize third-party credibility. So if they respond back in a good way, guys, yeah, that was really interesting. I think I might be really interested. Get them in a message with someone else. This is a great time to do that third-party credibility. What I want you guys to be doing, though, is I want you between tonight and tomorrow at 9 p.m., your sole goal in this world is to get 2 to 3 people that are not thriving yet, that are possibly somebody you'd want to be a business partner, possibly somebody that's asked about the business before or inquired, or somebody that's been on your heart and on your mind that you want to invite. I want you to make it your life's goal to get at least 2 people on tomorrow night, maybe 3. And being diligent about your follow-up, being diligent about reminding them before the event, because if you guys do this, I will do the rest. I cannot promise you they're going to sign with us, but I can promise you this. I'm going to plant the best seed that's ever been planted. I'm going to explain it so good and light a fire under them that they are going to be thinking about it. Whether they say yes on the spot right then, it's going to be in their mind. All you have to do is get the person there. And you guys, this is up to you to get your teams invited, to get your teams knowing what's going on with this event tomorrow night, to get them up to speed on how to invite to it, on how to make sure that they're not, ruining their market by inviting 5 billion people and making it, not. Here's the thing. People don't want to feel sold. They don't want to feel like they're just a number. You don't want to send out the million messages, the same message to a million people. Be specific.
You're going to get people that are bitter.
Use that speakerphone thing. Yeah. I want you guys to really think about these. They're every week. There is no rush. But you know what I do want you to think about? The quicker we get people in, the more time we have to help them get a $4,000 bonus or a $12,000 bonus. So those people that you really believe would be good at this business, those are the ones I want you to concentrate on for tomorrow. Those are the ones I really want you to pour your heart into tomorrow. And then you need to be on that event, watching your people, making sure they're commenting guests, making sure that you're there to answer questions. Be on that. The more people we get on, we can make something like this go viral. So I want you guys just to be very thoughtful about this. And here's one thing I want to say. For those of you guys that say you want this so bad and you want your business to grow and gosh, you just wish you had me in your back pocket or Jamie in your back pocket or Amanda in your back pocket. Guess what? You do. These events, it's me pitching the business to these people, saying it exactly how I say it to the people that I meet. So
and can I put this into perspective, Lisa? Because Amanda and I are coming up almost to our 2-year anniversary. And when we came into this business, these bonuses, these exact bonuses were on the table. Right. And this is exactly step by step how I went 200K in 42 days, how Amanda did it the following month, and how we each earned a $200,000 bonus. These exact steps are what we're about to duplicate for you guys. So like Lisa said, this isn't about inviting the masses. This isn't about spamming the crap out of your people. Send a voice note and say, hey, Melissa, I know that at one point you were really interested. We've got this really awesome event tomorrow night. There's going to be some cool prizes drawn, even a chance to win a free $400 kit. If you want, I've got 2 spots available, 2 links. Let me know. I'll send it your way and you can hop on and whatever. Like whatever sounds like you is what you need to deliver. But right. No, when we came into this business, I think we had 8 people. 8 people officially join January 15th, all of at the same time. This isn't about the masses. those 8 people ran and create the fastest growing team
I only
in
had 4.
Lavelle history. In Lavelle
Right.
history. So
And you're going to want to make sure the people you're signing, that next week I'm going to have another one. You guys, this is what we call a duplicating system. So
And
if
this
you're
is how
training
people
your
are going to
people
go
to do
VIP
this,
800.
right? If you're training your people, if you bring in 2 people tomorrow as new promoters and you train them to set themselves up to invite 2 the next week and invite their customers to the ones we're doing for the customer events, you guys are going to seal deals. You're going to make it happen. The excitement on those with all the people saying, I earned a car, I got a bonus. These people are looking going, oh my God, it's not the only one. Talk about third-party validation. It's crazy. So it's up to you guys. Let me tell you what, if you are on here right now and you're telling me that you want to make extra income by Christmas, that you want to sign your first customer, you want to sign your first promoter, you want to get a $4,000 bonus, if that's you, then you will do whatever it takes to get 2 people on tomorrow night. Whatever it takes. You will make it happen. You will set your mind tonight to make it happen, and we're going to plant that seed tomorrow. And I want you to know what's coming in this page. You guys are going to want to set your notifications, make it a favorite, because we're going to be having everything you guys need is going to be in that page. As far as we're going to start edifying you guys. How many of you guys want to hear from our brand new people that just VIP at 800 and how they did it? From our brand new people that just hit 4K for the first time. We are going to be every week, every single week, I'm going to be interviewing you guys, hearing your stories live. Myself, Jamie, Amanda, one of us are going to be interviewing, and we're going to be hearing from you. Edification. How about getting something in the mail when you go VIP 800 or 1600? What about getting something in the mail when you get ranks? We are amping up the system. And the name of the game for me over the next 90 days, 80 days that we have left in this year is edifying you guys. I want to highlight you guys. We're going to start doing leaders of the week in the page, and it's going to be your faces. We're going to start really ramping this up and doing some special things. I know this, I'm not slowing down. I'm putting my feet on the gas. I'm planning on working the next 80 some days harder than I've worked all year, because what they just announced, that doesn't happen a lot. One time, we've been in for 3 years. They did it one other time. I don't know if they'll ever do it again. But one thing I do know is that whether you grab one of these bonuses or don't, that's not your dictate, that's not what you look in the mirror and dictates whether you're successful or not. What dictates if you're successful or not is, are you showing up? Are you growing? Are you stepping out of your comfort zone? Are your numbers up this month from last month? Can you grow? Make December the best month you've ever had. Like, that's when you're winning. You guys, I've been in this industry for 10 years. I'm celebrating my 10-year anniversary in network marketing. And I can tell you guys that I have never, besides my VIP 800 and my auto bonus, I've never gotten a bonus in network marketing. I didn't get one of these $200,000 bonuses, never gotten a $40,000 bonus. In my other company, never got any of those bonuses. I'm not crying, y'all. My residual income is absolutely amazing. You don't build your business on bonuses. Do we go after them? Do we want to leave money on the table? Heck no. But if we don't get them, we don't go, well, that sucks, I'm quitting, or that sucks, no. We're working towards the residual income that comes every single month, not a bonus that ends, but the income that's going to change your family's life forever. And you guys, 2020 is going to be a year where I'm pretty sure we're probably going to release some kind of CBD DFT that's probably going to when you talk about growth in a business, from what Paul and Jason said, whatever they're going to be announcing at the Lifestyle Getaway is probably going to be the biggest sales they've ever seen, ever, of a product. Don't you want to be here for that? And don't you want to be set up so much for that success? What we do now, this is what I want you guys to understand. I can't say it enough. I wish I could fly to all your houses, knock on your door, and tell you all this in your face so you get it. What you do now between December 31st is going to dictate your year next year. The reason I am where I am is because I've stayed consistent, even during those months where everyone else slows down. Oh, if it's Christmas, no one's going to buy it from me. I'm just going to take the month off. Or, oh, if it's this month is Halloween, this month. There's always a reason, guys. I work every single day like I did my first day. I'm just as hungry. I know there's so many more lives that need to be changed. But I know this, what I do these next 80 days will dictate what happens January, February, March, April, and May. So you can sit there and do nothing, or you can get off your asses and you can say, it's it, I'm done. No more of this. Next Tuesday, I'll start. January 1st, I'll start. After Thanksgiving, I'll start. You know what? Those of you that say that, it's why you stay where you are, because you're always going to start tomorrow. You got to start today. We're coming at it full force. Every 200K on this team, we are locking arms and we're serious and we're not messing around. We are coming at this full force. We're running, okay? We are leading the pack and we're waiting for you all to go, okay, I'm ready, I'm doing this. It's not going to be for lack on our part in any way if you don't succeed. That'll be all your fault because that'll be all your fault. I said part because I know that I'm showing up. I know I'm going to be there to do the three-way messages. I know I'm going to be there every week getting on an opportunity live to seal the deal for your people. I know I'm going to be there every week showing up on a team call. I know I'm showing up, but are you going to show up? I can want this for you more than you want it for yourselves. And until you want it as much as I want it for you, it's not going to happen. You've got to stop the excuses. So I want you guys to really plug in and pay attention, because what you're about to see us roll out collectively as a team for the next 80 days is going to be incredible. We are going to give you all the tools you need. We're going back to the beginning, doing exactly what we did to be the fastest growing team to ever come into Lavelle. We still hold that title. No one has beat us. We're going back to the grindstone, back to what got us to where we are now, and we're going to bring the fire for the next 80 days. The question is, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? Are you going to be inviting the people? Are you going to be putting yourself out there, stepping out of your comfort zone? Are you going to be showing up? You know what's disgusting to me? Not to be rude, but 1,000 people, 1,100 people say they want to be in the new Dream Team page, 220 people on this call. Not acceptable. You've got to make decisions right now. I'm going to be on everything that I can. I don't want to miss a thing. Don't get distracted by the noise of the 50 calls by 50 other uplines. Y'all, we're the fastest growing team in the company. My leaders on this team are we hold the record. Who else do you need to learn from? Plug into the new Dream Team page. Any call you see, watch it. You don't if you can't get on the live, listen to the replay. These things are going to be recorded. So if you have somebody that couldn't get on tomorrow night and they really wanted to be there, we're going to have that link. You can send them it and say, look, I have the link. You can still watch it tomorrow, but it's only up for 24 hours. Make things exclusive. I could go on all day. I'm just so excited. Like where I am right now in this business, I came home from Jamaica with a fire lit under my ass, because when you hear Paul talk, 7 years into a company, we are still the forefathers of this company. We're still laying the ground rules. We're the people that we're pioneers. Like, when I look at all these other network marketing companies that have been around 30, 40, 50 years, and we have already hit almost $2 billion in sales in 7 years, and we're not even just getting started. Like, the best has not even come yet. Like, what Lavelle has to offer, how many lives you're going to be able to touch, how many people are going to be millionaires. It's insane. It's hard for me to wrap my head around, but one thing I do know is that we are in the right place at the right time, and it's what we do now that's going to dictate 2020. So you guys get on this, and I'm going to do a video in the Dream Team page, just kind of giving some of my best tips to invite to these. I would suggest that, look, it's your job. This is the last thing I want to say, and Amanda, you can have it back. It's your job to message each person on your team. Don't think that your people that you signed are messaging their people. Don't count on someone else to do it for you. For the last 10 years, I've had the attitude that if it's to be, it's up to me. I do not depend on I don't depend on Jamie. I don't depend on Amanda. I don't depend on anyone else under me to make sure everybody's getting the message. I'll step right over Jamie and Amanda if I have to. Thank God they're good leaders and I know they do their job, but not everybody's like that. So don't assume that just because you told your front line, they're going to go tell your people about what's happening. You need to get up tomorrow, pull your reports, message everyone you know, and say, do you know what's happening right now? Are you in the new Dream Team page? Have you invited to tomorrow night's event where Lisa's going to help you seal the deal for whoever you invite? This is how you invite. Like, are you going to do those things? Are you willing to do those things? Because it's the people willing to do those things. Those are the ones that are going to make $1 million. and the rest of everyone else is just going to sit back and it's going to watch it happen. Like, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's do or die time.
447 people are on this. I know.
Oh, shut up. Up to 447?
181 people are on their calls. So still weak as F, you guys, for 1,000 people being in that stage, at only 447. But that's a far cry from what we've usually pulled in. So congratulations to the people that have actually plugged in.
I'm telling you, I know I sound like I'm all over the place because I am that excited. Usually I got my shit together, and I'm telling you right now, I've never been more excited in 10 years in network marketing about what the future is going to hold, like what's going to happen next year. And I know we hear everybody talk about the bonuses. I don't even care about these bonuses. Bonuses come and go. I care about how many millionaires we're going to make on this team. And many of them will never get a bonus. Who cares? Like, I don't want you guys so focused on these things that you get so defeated that you stop working when it doesn't happen for you. I want your growth. I want you to look in the mirror every day and go, I'm doing more than yesterday. I'm plugging in now. Stop saying tomorrow. Now is the time, guys. And I know if you're paying attention, 10,000 people on the Dream Team page, and that's not even everybody on our team, but 1,100 have said, yes, I want to be in this page. That, to me, that's who's paying attention. Those are the people I'm going to go out of my way for. Those are the people that if you need me, I'm there. If you need me to get on a 3-way call, whatever you need, like we're here. So I don't know. I could go on all day, but I'm excited. Just watch that page. We're going to be rolling out things. We are coming together as leaders, and you're not going to want to miss any of it because it's all going to be there to set you guys up for 2020.
Boom. Like freaking explosion, guys. All right. So we've been on for an hour and a half tonight. That was pure fire. The reality of it is, I know Jamie and Lisa are on the same page as I am when it comes to this, is that we just want to hustle. We want to show up with the people that are showing up, the leaders that want to show up, the people that want to hit their goals, the people that want to run after this, not the excuses, not the I can't, I won't, I don't have, da, 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 da. Like I said, if you message me that kind of nonsense, I'm not even going to answer it right now. I'm going to tell you to go watch a Zoom or go listen to some personal development, because honestly, you've got to come into this with, you can do it. You absolutely deserve to have this happen for you. But you've got to put the work into it. You've got to show up like every day, like it's your job, period.
This is recorded, guys. Like this would be a really good Zoom. And this is what you're going to see more of. Just like Ashley's story tonight. How many of you did that light a fire under you? You're going to be hearing that every week. We're going to be bringing that to you guys. We've been missing that, and we're going to bring that kind of fire to you every week. But this would be a great Zoom. I know it's long, but while somebody's getting ready for work or while they're laying down to go to bed tonight or tomorrow, this would be a great Zoom for them to start out with, just to hear the fire and the passion and what's coming. Plug them in.
Yeah, I'm going to upload it to YouTube right after this.
Because she's making me want to cry. We love you, Joe Lynch.
Hey, Joe. Mwah.
Big things are happening, guys, but we're going to meet you where you're at. So if this is a 50-50 partnership. Actually, no, this is 100-100. You give 100, we give 100. That's how this relationship's going to work. We've got 476 people. I'm not good at math. But that's where we're going to meet you. A 100-100, not 80-20. That's not how this works. Leaders aren't going to brag around the dead bodies. That's not how I work with my team. I'm not going to pull around the dead weight. There's way too much to do in the next 80 days. And we're going to run with the people that have big goals, big aspirations, little excuses, and all the hustle in the world.
Hey, really quick, I'm going to give away some product credits, and I'm just scrolling and stopping. Tara Fernandez, I need your ID number so I can send you $50 in free product credit. And you guys, every single Zoom you see posted, like if Amanda's doing this kind of a Zoom, if Jamie does a Zoom, if anything you see posted, you best believe I'm going to be getting on them and doing random giveaways and drawings. So you need to be on these. So Tara Fernandez, you need to get me your ID number. Let's do Lexi Whitsley. Witttlesey. Lexi, I need your ID number, $50 in product credits, and I'll do one more. Let's do Jessica Easter, $50 in product credits. You ladies, message me, $50 in product credits for getting on tonight and pouring into yourselves.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. And I will get this recording up and I'll have it in this page, but I'll also add it to the files on the Dream Team 2020. We're going to put all Zooms in the files, guys. And in so all you have to do is it'll be labeled Monday Night Motivational Zoom and the date, and you'll see the Zoom ID. Okay.
Oh, and for those of you guys that have been asking, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a brand new YouTube business opportunity video updated with like what's going on right now for you guys to use.
Yay. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. We're going to get this
Bye,
next page
guys.
organized. So love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.